and welcome to Titanium Talos Tarot, and today I will be doing air sign readings, starting with Gemini. Okay, so this is for any placements of Gemini. Gemini, you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know that I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started. So the first card you got is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, the Ace of Chalices, the Three of Chalices, the Five of Coins, the Page of Coins, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Wands, with the Wheel of Fate. Okay, so my gorgeous and fellow, no, not fellow, I don't have Gemini in my chart, but for my gorgeous Gemmies, okay, you start off with the Knight of Wands. Now, I have to warn you guys, the Knight of Wands is generally seen as the player in tarot, in the court cards of tarot. So this would be someone who can't sit still, kind of similar to the Knight of Swords, but a little different. So the Suit of Swords talks of thoughts, thought processes, and all those things. Now the Knight of Wands talks of actions and actions that will be done, right? So this is hasty action, hasty, impulsive, sometimes action. I have never put it in those specific words. And now the next card is the Ace of Chalices. Now the Ace of Chalices is a new emotional beginning, right? So are you or someone you're dealing with hastily moving into something, into some type of relationship without thinking twice, like thinking beforehand, expecting a celebration that with the Three of Chalices, but actually creating a worry with the Five of Coins. Now the Five of Coins, you see that there's this queen, and under her cloak there's this little boy who is feeling down on himself, who's looking down, and who's not really trying. When I see people looking down, like non-verbally, that's saying that they are closed off. They don't want to see any possibilities that will come up that are basically in their vicinity. They are just focused on their current circumstances, and that is not a good thing. They will not be able to get themselves out of the sticky wicket they find themselves in. Anyway, now the next card is the Page of Coins. Now the Page of Coins is someone who is very excited to be learning more about what they're about to undertake. So this would be a extra zealous intern, or extra zealous, maybe I'm using a big word, extremely excited, someone that's extremely excited to learn more about what they are getting into, their job, their work, learning how to cook, learning how to bake, whatever it is, this person is looking forward to learning more about it. Right now, I feel like they are looking forward to learning more about something because in the past, that's what's coming to my mind. in the past they have been in a woe is me type of situation. It's similar to the boy on the 5 of coins. See, this is the 5 of wands. Now the difference is that this 5 of coins has someone taking care of him while he is in this like a woe is me type of situation, right? And on this card, the 5 of wands, she does not have anyone taking care of her while she is, oh, woe is me, right? No one. It's all in her consciousness. It's all in her mind. Not to say that she didn't actually have the physical effect of it, but it's more in her mind than it's like these actions have taken toll on her, and that is what is mainly coming to her consciousness. Now, the next card is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is intently looking at their sword, okay? And they're trying to figure out if there's anything, kind of like the Page of Coins, right? Who is completely and utterly mesmerized by that coin, trying to get the most information out of it. That is the same stance as the Knight of Swords, right? So whatever they're into is whatever they're learning about, they are learning it in depth, okay, is what I'm getting. And they are learning in depth about it because they love doing it with the Queen of Chalices, right? So I feel like they don't really care what other people think. They enjoy it. They adore doing what they're doing. And so that is why they're using the energy that of the Queen of Wands to be able to not only love what they do, not only be mindful of what they do, but then in turn be able to capitalize on it, if you understand what I mean, right? Next, you have the Wheel of Fate. Now, the Wheel of Fate, all right, talks about things slowly but surely moving in your favor. Well, not necessarily slowly but surely, but things are definitely moving in the right direction. Things that you thought were stuck are now moving. That would be in the case of the little boy in the 5 of coins. Things that he expected to be like not moving at all are now moving for him, because both sides of his personality, that of the Queen of Chalices and Queen of Wands, are teaming up to help him get out of the sticky wicket. If that makes sense. Now, well, the story can take a little turn. So, this little boy in the 5 of coins is feeling down on himself, and then the Page of Coins wants to help him, because the Page of Coins is kind of looking in that same direction. It was like this on my board. So she's looking at the little boy here, right? Now, no, I don't know. So that little boy, if they do not heed the warning of the Page of Coins, will feel like this. And will feel like the 5 of Wands, right? Will not feel very assured and all that. But if they do take the Page of Coins' suggestions, they are going to be able to completely and deeply go into something that will allow them to basically kill it, if you'd like, right? Be able to go in deep and go in wide in that niche that they're looking at. And with this emotional and action wise orientation, they will be able to then turn the wheel of fate in their favor. Okay, so my gorgeous Gemmies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'd be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Gemmies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello and welcome to Titanium Colors Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libras, okay? So this is for any placement of Libra you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, yes. Now I will mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and I use Star Spinner Tarot, so let's get started with that. Okay, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I'm a Libra sun myself. Let's go. So this is the first card, and you got the Moon card. Piscean energy. Secrets coming to light. With the Seven of Chalices, the Six of Chalices, the Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Lovers, one of the Lovers cards. I'll explain. There's like 4 in this deck. The Knight of Chalices, the Ten of Chalices, the Two of Chalices, the Three of Wands. The Hierophant. This might lead to marriage, so I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so my gorgeous and fellow Libras, we start off with the Moon, so something hidden is going to come to light. Something that was hidden from you might be, or you might slowly but surely be noticing it. If you are receptive in any way, shape, or form, this might be coming to light for you. Now, and with this coming to light, whatever this secret was that is now coming to light, it is now giving you the option, the possibility of, how should I say it? The possibility of having multiple, multiple choices. Being spoiled for choice. It is allowing you to be spoiled for choice because you understood something that was hidden from you for a while. Now the next card, okay, is the Six of Chalices. Now the Six of Chalices talks of someone from your childhood coming back, or someone from a past life coming back. They might be a little older than you, right? So it's going to differ for every single one of you. Depends. Now the next card is the Two of Swords, right? And the Two of Swords talks about being stuck between the heart, like the heart and the mind, being stuck between a rock and a hard place, if you would rather, right? So it's a choice that you have to make at this point. Okay. Then you have the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands, all right, is a very young, very fervent, very he is excited. He is looking forward to figuring out. He just got his wand. What I'm seeing is like Harry Potter in like the Philosopher's Stone, getting his first wand, and wielding it, and then maybe, ooh, wow. He probably did not have much when he was a child, but now that he's a wizard, ooh, guess what he can do? That's what I'm getting. Like he's discovering his powers and he is going to use them to the best of his ability. And then you have the Lover's card, one of the Lover's cards, right? So there's four. And on this card, on this specific card, we have both individuals are of different genders and they both have their eyes open, which on the other three cards, all of them have their eyes closed, right? So they are going within. But these two know exactly what they're, at least consciously, what they're doing. And yes. So they are, whatever it is, they're consciously choosing whatever they're going for. Whatever they're doing, their decision is consciously made. Okay? And yeah. So this Lover's card has a kind of remembrance of Adam and Eve, who consciously, well, I don't know if they consciously decided, but they decided to eat the apple. The forbidden fruit, right? And that's what landed us here. In any case, I think the forbidden fruit is the fruit of knowledge. Yes. Now, so whatever this choice is, it's something that you make consciously, and you make. It's an emotional choice too, is what I'm getting, which would indicate that. I mean, this is really going deep, but maybe Adam and Eve consciously decided to eat the forbidden fruit. Ooh. We shall see. In any case, please don't. I am Christian, so I don't know. I'm not throwing any blame on anything. I'm just saying, imagine if that would be interesting. But I have to reread the Bible for that. Anyway, now the next card is the Knight of Chalices. Now, the Knight of Chalices talks about an emotional message that is being delivered to you from someone who is who would like to, who would like to court you and take you out and treat you to things, yeah. Now, the next card is the Ten of Chalices. Now, the Ten of Chalices talks about an emotionally fulfilling life with all the fixings, right? It is going to make you beyond happy. Beyond happy. Like, emotionally, you will be content, fulfilled, and all that jazz, right? Now, the next card is the Two of Chalices. Now, the Two of Chalices indicates someone that okay, so it's either you are going back and working on a relationship with an ex, because this talks about choosing to work on something long term with someone, or you're choosing to work on this relationship for the long term, if you catch my drift. You know what I mean? Now, the next card being the Three of Wands, so you're waiting for it, you're expecting it, you are eagerly awaiting it, right? Look at this kid. He's like, ooh, I can't wait. What's coming? I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. No, 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 no. I don't want to lose control, but I think I like it. It's so exciting, and I just can't hide it. I don't want to lose control, but I think I like it. Sorry, what was that? Anyway, so this kid is excited. He's like, yeah! I feel like he's a groupie of some type of, I don't know, maybe some type of captain. He's like, yeah, today they're coming back. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm gonna have my preferred, my favorite captain sign my T-shirt. Oh my god. Could be, or we could be talking about football or sports captain. I don't know, sports team, hockey, soccer, whatever. But whatever this relationship is, I feel like this will be for the long term, right? This person wants to settle down with you. So, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'd be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Untitled Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? So this is for any placements of Aquarius you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many of you myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, the first card you got is the Fool. What? The Fool, Aries energy. Then, the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords. I like the Hanged Man. The Lovers, one of the Lovers cards in this deck. There are 4 to be exact. The Three of Swords. Another Lovers card. I will explain in a bit. The Three of Coins. The King of Swords. The Nine of Chalices. And I think that is it. Well, apparently not. Okay. So, the next cards you have are the Ace of Coins, the Wheel of Fate, Fortitude, the Emperor, and the Six of Coins. Wow, this is the longest reading I did today. So my gorgeous Aquariuses. Starting off with the Fool, which is new beginnings. New beginnings with I don't know what, but starting something new with a perspective of how should I put this? Starting something with the perspective of without of like trying to start a new adventure without any past baggage holding you back from beginning or learning as much as you can about this new endeavor, right? Then you have the High Priestess. Okay. Now the High Priestess, okay, is Pisces energy, and it basically talks of your intuition being on point. So as I was saying with the Fool, okay, your intuition, intuition is also a lot of past experiences. So you know things that should be avoided so that you don't repeat the same mistakes twice. So the Fool talks of, new adventures. And the High Priestess talks about intuition and powers, right? So because you have all this past baggage, well, not past baggage, but all this past experience, you know what to avoid and what to look out for, which will only make your experiences even better, right? Then you have the Ace of Swords. Is my I'm trying to get the cards without shifting any of them, right? So the Ace of Swords talks about a new idea, a new thinking pattern, something that's done a little differently. Yes. Something that's done better. Or just a tad differently to get a different result out of it. Because if you continue doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, then you are crazy. Right? think that's the definition, one of the definitions of being crazy. Now, the next thing is the Hanged Man in the upright. So the Hanged Man is also Piscean energy. This talks of looking at things differently to get a different understanding and to also be able to comprehend it differently, get another understanding of it, learn more of it, and whatnot. Now, the next card is one of the Lovers cards. You have two of them. And in this deck, there are four Lovers cards. And on this card, we see two individuals of the same gender, right? But both of them have their eyes closed, which would indicate that they are going within, figuring out what they need to do, which is something similar to the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man has his eyes closed as well, right? Eyes closed, right? So do they. So this is just indication that you're going within to figuring out what you need to do. Now, the next card, and you see there's like sirens. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's like police sirens. Now, the next card, being the Three of Swords, is talking about heartbreak. Now, I don't know if this is heartbreak due to love or heartbreak due to something else, but at some point, something hurt you emotionally, and I feel like that you going within to figure out what you need to do next is due to that, right? To that heartbreak. I guess either it's how to get over it or how to experience less of it, or how to be able to withstand it better next time you experience it, which is basically, if you think about it, and the sirens are still going. So I mean, it's like, yeah, she's right. But if you think about it, it's like you and your immune system. If you have strengthened your immune system by being able to fight all these what should I say? If your immune system is strong, you can fight any bacteria that comes within your system, right? So it's basically, but in this case, you're not fighting bacteria. You're just fighting. You're keeping yourself sane. Is what I'm getting. Now the next card is another Lover's card, but on this card we have yet again two people of the same gender. They're just not the same gender as the other card, and they too have their eyes closed. So they're going within to figure out what needs to get done, right? So what I'm seeing is that happened prior. So the first Lover's card came before the Three of Swords. So maybe you get a new like love interest or something along those lines, and you think about what you're gonna do, right? Then you have a heartbreak. So then you go back within and you figure out again what is your next step, right? And so this time you know, like not that it's any different, but this time, right? Or this is the first time or the second time, you know what you're going to do. You have a plan. You're like, I'm going to do this. And so you are wishing upon a genie to create it. Not only do you have a plan, but you have concrete ways of realizing that plan. I feel like that is what the genie is for, the concrete ways of realizing the plans, right? Of putting your plan into motion. Then you have the King of Swords. Yes. Now, the King of Swords is someone who is in charge of all their thoughts, who is completely on point with all of them. He thinks the right thoughts. His thinking is aligned with his actions and all of that. Okay? So that would also go in alignment with the Three of Coins, having what you want to manifest, because you're working on it because of the genie. I hope that makes sense. It was kind of confusing to me at that point. Excuse me. If it was, just ask and it will be my pleasure to explain. Now, the next card is the Nine of Chalices. Now, the Nine of Chalices, all right, talks of emotional being, having, well, this is one of the singles cards, right? And to me, both the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Chalices are singles cards. And that would indicate that you are in the right thinking pattern. You can take care of yourself. You don't need anybody else to take care of you. Not that it means that you're a single person, but you can singularly take care of you. You could be in a relationship as well, but that is not important in my perspective. But even if you are in a relationship, you can still take care of you because you have the right thinking pattern. I hope that makes sense. Now the next card is the Ace of Coins. Now the Ace of Coins is, the way I see coins is that they are like new ideas all bundled up in a package, meaning a gift with like bow and all that. It's like you don't even have to think about how you're gonna like implement this, but you are, like, not that you are, but you won't have to think of how you are going to implement this, is what I'm getting. Okay? You are just going to be able to put it into use and start it and have it work for you for the longest time. Now, the next card is the Wheel of Fate. And the Wheel of Fate is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. And it basically says that your Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor because of this new idea, monetary idea that you are putting into practice. Okay. Then you have Fortitude, which is a strength card in this deck, which is a Leo / Tauran energy. And this card talks about having the personal strength to do something, but not just like brute strength, but you have the power to manage your energy and be able to make something beautiful come out of it, right? Yeah. Now, the next card is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is all four kings rolled into one. So this dude, okay, has complete control over his thoughts, his emotions, his money or his material abundance, and his actions, right? Yeah, all four. Yeah. So he can basically get anything done, okay? But this is the High Priestess, it's not the Empress, because the counterpart of the Emperor is the Empress. Now, the Empress would be the creative version. He is, the way I see it, he just puts it into action, puts it into motion, while as she creates the basis of it, if that makes sense. The foundation, she creates the foundations he can build upon, right? And that foundation that he can build upon is that of fair sharing, okay, with the Six of Coins. This is being able to give as much you receive, take as much you give. All right. Well, when I see this card, I see a girl who just happens upon raspberries. Or is that? Yeah, raspberries. And who's like, ooh, I know what I'm making tonight. Raspberry pie. And she picks these raspberries and takes them home and makes this scrumptious pie that all her family will be able to enjoy, right? Come dinner time, right? Or dessert. So, my gorgeous Aquariuses, I don't have Aquarius in my chart. This is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description on this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.